Hello rail fans, and welcome to another French Fried Trains Minecraft tutorial. Today by request, we're going to be building these B&O color position light signals. Now these are really tricky to do in Minecraft because the scale doesn't allow you much detail. But we're going to go through and we're going to show you a few different ways to do this. So make sure you watch all the way to the end of the video to see all the different ways you can build this. So let's get right into it here. So I've just built a little test track here for this demo. And I like to have it lit up. So we're going to put some hidden lighting in and dig 2 down where you want your signal to be. Put a lighting block in and a smooth stone slab above it. Then we're going to put 3 stone brick walls. On the second block up, we're going to put a player head facing the direction we want our signal to be. Then we're going to take out black stone wall and we're going to stack it up as high as we want the first signal head to be. Then we'll take black wool and we'll make a 3x3. Then we're going to stack another 4 black stone walls up and put a single black wool on it. Then 2 more black stone walls. Then we're going to extend the black wool out 2 blocks to the left. And we'll put 3 iron trapdoors across the top, 3 across the bottom, and knock out the middle block. Then we'll put a flower pot on top of the mast. Then we're going to make a little platform for the signal maintainer to stand on when they work on it. So come around back here, 1 block below the signal head, and we're going to put an iron trapdoor on the side of the mast. Not there, on the side here. Then we're going to take out some iron bars for a railing. Connect it up right here and just wrap it around this trapdoor. Stop right there. Then we're going to move up and make a second platform up here. So get another iron trapdoor on the side. We actually won't be able to connect the iron bars up because of the trapdoor over there. So we'll have to start from here and wrap around this way and come forward here. And then we can delete that one off the mast. Then we're going to take a trapdoor to represent the ladder. And I'm going to use crimson trapdoors here because they actually look like a ladder. And just close trapdoors all the way up this mast. If you don't like the color difference, you could also use open fence gates to represent the ladder. And just bring it up all the way to this top platform. Now we'll do the actual signal lights, and we'll start off by showing you the most basic of basic ways to do that. Which doesn't really afford much detail, but has the benefit of actually lighting up. So the most basic way is to use the different colors of torches that we have. So if you wanted a yellow signal using the torches, you would place one in each corner like this. And you can put one up on these lights up here too. If you want a green signal, we just put one on top and bottom like that. Or a red signal, one on each side. But that's not very detailed, nor is it very realistic looking. So the second way we can do this is to use item frames and colored blocks, which is probably the best way, but there's also a third way. So go ahead and take out an item frame, and we're going to put them in a pattern like this. And then also an item frame up on each of these ones. We can put white stained glass in this one, a block of gold, and if we want a yellow signal, gold here and here. If you want a green signal, we put emerald in these 2 item frames. And if you want a red signal, we put redstone in these 2 item frames. Now I'll show you how to make the signal head itself look a little bit better. This might not be for everyone because the corner item frames will overhang. But we'll do it anyway because I think it looks better. So basically knock out each corner of the signal head here. And then we'll put blackstone stair here, and upside down blackstone stair here or here. If you want a green signal, leave it like that. We can go ahead and change it to a red signal here like this with redstone. But if we want a yellow signal, we're going to have to put item frames overhanging the stairs on the corners. And put a block of gold in each one like that. But I think it does make the signal head look better. Now for the third way of doing this, we're going to change the shape of the signal head altogether. For this one, take back out wool, and the signal head needs to be a 2x2. For this version, we're going to use banners, so come into a loom. We're going to take out a red banner, and we're going to be using black dye. We're going to make the left half red and the right half black. Then a black horizontal on top and a black horizontal on bottom. Then we build one that's the opposite. So the left half black, horizontal on top, horizontal on bottom. Then we can come up on the signal head and place our two banners like this for the red lights. Then we have to make different banners for a yellow and green signal. So for a yellow signal, take a black banner and yellow dye, put one in the top right corner. Then do another banner with yellow in the bottom left corner. And then we'll come and put them up on the signal head just like this. And there's your yellow signal. Then we have to make some different banners if we want a green signal here. So for our green signal, come back into our loom here. We're going to use a black banner and lime dye. And we're going to put a vertical stripe up the middle. Then we're going to switch to black dye, and we're going to make the top half black. Then we'll switch to a new banner and do the opposite. So a vertical lime stripe and make the bottom half black this time. For this one to fit, we have to change the signal head again, so we're going to make it into a 3x3. And then we just put the two banners in the middle like this to show our signal. So those are the three different ways you can make the lights itself. Personally, I prefer the one with the stairs around it and item frames. So I'm just going to go ahead and rebuild that signal head real quick here. Now I'm going to show you how to build one of the old big cantilever towers that a lot of these CPL signals were mounted to. So I'm going to extend out our test track real quick and get an area of ballast to build this in. Now I want hidden lighting here, so I'm going to dig out a 3x3 square but just on the corners and dig all of those down too. Go ahead and throw lighting blocks in there. Put smooth stone slabs to cover them. Then we're going to take out a polished black stone brick wall, and starting in a corner, we're going to start bringing it up as high as you want your tower to be. Make sure it's going to be high enough to be above any trains that are on your track. Make it daylight real quick here. And then go ahead and bring up all four corners to the same height. Then we're going to come down to the bottom here, and we're going to take dark oak trapdoors to be the cross beams. And basically, on all four sides, in between the walls, we're going to start stacking dark oak trapdoors, starting on the ground and coming every block up all the way to the top. When you're done, the trapdoors on top should be flush with the top of the walls like this. Now we're going to take our polished blackstone brick wall, come off this side here, and extend it out, coming over the track by 10 blocks, or however far out you want it. Then we'll do one on the other side, and wrap them around on the end like that. Now we're going to come underneath the end of this here, 1 block in from the end. Don't put that middle one, that was a mistake. We're going to put 3 walls on the bottom of each side. Then we bring the end down by 1, and then over another 1, 2, and 3 on each side. Then down by 1 on each side again, and over another 1, 2 on each side. Then down by 1 again, and over to connect with the actual mast portion. Same thing here. Now we'll swing up and above these bottom arms, and everywhere there's a step, we'll fill in with our polished blackstone brick walls with vertical support beams. So here and 2 here. Now take out nether brick fence and put 2 in this gap, a column of 2 here, and a column of 3 here. Copy that on the other side of it. So 2 fences in this gap here, a column of 2 here, and a column of 3 right here. Then come on bottom and look up at it, and on the bottom edges, everywhere there's a fence, put a fence in the middle here. Then we're going to take a blackstone wall and put blackstone walls across these bottom corners everywhere it steps down. Then come up on top of it with a blackstone brick wall and put 1 in the middle everywhere we have vertical blackstone walls below it. Now we're going to come on top here, and on this first vertical beam over from the mast, we're going to use our blackstone brick walls, and we're going to extend it up another 5. Then, just like we did before on the other signal, we'll build our signal head. So make a plus shape of black wool and surround it on the sides with black stone stairs facing the appropriate way so it looks circular. And I think we're going to add 1 more wall on top of this. And this is going to be a multi-track signal, so 1 in from the end. We're going to use our polished blackstone brick walls to make another mast as tall as the other one. And then we'll go ahead and build another signal head over on this side. Make sure we get the stairs on there the right way. And then, up on top here, we're going to go ahead and put a single black wool in the middle, extend it out 2 over, then put 3 trapdoors across the top, 3 across the bottom, and knock out the middle block. Then I'm going to extend these 2 masts up 1 more block, and I'm actually going to put conduits on top this time so there's some light up here and you can actually see. Then we can go ahead and use our item frames and put our actual signal aspects on. Put whatever aspect you want for your train and your tracks in your world. Now that we've got the signal heads done, we have to do some more details. So come around on the opposite side of the signals on this interior post closest to the tracks and start closing trapdoors coming all the way up so it looks like a ladder. Just keep bringing it all the way to the top. Once we get to the top, we're going to take out iron trapdoors to be the walkway. We're going to come up here and crouch, and we're going to start putting trapdoors all across this end here. And then we're going to extend it out down the middle of this cantilever bar, all the way out to the other signal head here. Once we have that, we're going to switch to iron bars for railings. Start right here and start wrapping around with iron bars. Bring it all the way down until it gets to right here. And put one iron bar in there. Iron bars coming up this side, so that this catwalk is fully wrapped in with railings. And actually we're going to put railings around here, so I'm going to delete these outside trapdoors and replace them with railing. And one more in until it goes right to the edge of that ladder here. And there you have it, folks. There's a few different ways and a few different styles on how to build the old B&O CPL signals. I hope one of these ways will work for you in your world. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And everyone have a great week. Stay safe out there, rail fans.